Morning, it's 6:30. Lovely and daylight. This girl here, what we call Skinny Cow, is the last one to calve in here. And she's been in here on a bit better grub, because if she isn't on real good food, she just loses all her excess meat and fat, and she ends up skin and bones. So whether there's something wrong with her internally, because we've wormed her and treated her for everything, so, or whether, well, anyway. But yeah, it's beautiful and dry still, but cold. Yeah, it's a bit of a frost. I wish I'd let Phil come in early to get a bit of fert done, because it's gonna get windy later on. Just have a quick look at these cows. I'm have to go get him some fert and dot and dab it round yards, round fields. And then Ollie can sort of just chase him round with forklift, and for two reasons really. So he ain't bringing shit out onto the road. Hello lady, you're getting closer now, aren't you? Yeah, he ain't bringing shit out on the road and saving him a bit of time, because I think by 3 o'clock it'll be too windy here. So, hey, it's cold. Hey, 6:30 and the sun's it's just starting to come. Well, it ain't coming up yet, but it's just starting to change the sky colour. In fact, it's going to be a lovely sunrise, but looks of that, isn't it? Right, I'll go find JCB. Field down the side of our road, there was a spell through winter. Well, on Saturday night there was 50 mil of rain overnight. We just listened to it rain all night long. And our neighbour here, Vic, he got flooded out. And there was that much water on that field that you would have expected. It just to sort of flood off and now be there. And it's a picture really. Phil put tillage on yesterday and he's not made a mark. I mean, there's a thin bit here and there where water stood for a hell of a long while, but 98%, well, 95% of the field is very, very good. So quite pleased. So yeah, I think we're doing right. We're putting a bit on, to be honest. Right, we'll get in a few bags. Some of our winter crops though, Christ, there's some bare patches like this. I mean, a lot of big bare patch there. A lot thicker than we thought it was gonna be when we were getting flooded out, but there's not gonna be a lot in places. But our job is, and our late season's gonna be to get any spring crops in. I don't know whether, do you leave this type of stuff or do you knock it up and or do you knock it up, or do you leave it up at best? Because it looks a lot better from where we're standing than when you walk across it. But I mean, them few plants will tiller, but not enough to produce 3 ton, I wouldn't have thought. Which is a shame, because all this land was drilled beautiful. It went so well, and the next minute the heavens opened and it was unrelentless rain for months, wasn't it? Well, up to now really. Oilseed rape on this side at field, this side at track. Don't think it's gonna mech now anyway. It just keeps, I don't know, looking sicker and sicker. It's just getting eaten from within. We ought to knock the lot up really. In fact, we might end up knocking the lot up yet. Give it another fortnight. I ain't putting no fert on it yet. You know, some would say give it a kick of fert and try and grow it away from its demon within, but I honestly don't think it's worth it. I think it wants spraying off and pouring with spring barley or spring oats or something. We're very doom and gloom at the moment, but Christ, there's no rosy about last back end and this spring really. I don't know. I'm looking forward. I am actually. I shouldn't wish my time away, but I'm looking forward to back end and harvest, to clear it out and have a fresh start, and let's hope it's a lot better back end, you know, to get some crops in the ground and get them established and, you know, have a better do. application of urea on, 150 kilo per hectare. I think it should have been a little bit more, with it being a fortnight later than we were last year, but it's going really well. There's only a few wet holes where we're sinking, but we are going. So we're going to tick the box today and do everything. We aren't even holding back for our rail forward stuff. We're just going to get it done, because like I said, we're a fortnight later this year than we were last year, so tick the box, eh? Oh, my dog, look, dickhead. Have to be careful with her on the road. She got clipped the other day. Van bloody great. Scrape your brake. Come on, scrape your brakes, and local plumber nearly run off at top of it. Some of this land is surprisingly dry. We could probably soon think about drilling. In fact, next week when weather settles down, which I think it's gonna, we're gonna think about drilling some spring barley here, or in places anyway, or getting land a bit prepared, ready for it. Yep. So they sliding from side to side, check chains. In where? I thought you meant in car. You've got night, you've got all of your chest. Is there?
It's not off left pole though.
Few foreign bodies in the Fert. This is untreated urea, but we ain't got much left, and it'll be gone before the date is up. In fact, it'll be gone maybe by end of tomorrow. It was just 60 quid. I don't know what the treatment is. It's fully coated with something. How it works, I don't know. Just probably money for now. What do you say, Fingers? You're ready for the test of barber, aren't you?
Yeah, finally, right?
Looks like a tramp, doesn't it? Looks like some homeless person.
Yeah.
Oh, steady! We've got over it, but it was nearly a sackable offence, that, at price of this urea, what we paid. We paid thinking it was a good price, and then it plummeted. So yeah, but you don't win them all. Yeah, it ain't so bad. There's only like half a bucket on the floor. That's the only thing with these wide wheels. They're worth their weight in gold. But Christ, you take some shit onto the road. You really do. You have to be really careful. What are you going to do? Take two into Gatehall?
Yeah, I'll finish with him first.
Yeah, right. I'm off down there. That bill there was supposed to go in with winter wheat, but it's having with spring wheat. I've got some spring wheat seed. Just an experiment. We've had to go a couple of times before, but it's never been successful. So we're having another go, but I just need to get it round up top, but weather's never right. By the time it's the leaf's dry, it's too bloody windy at the moment. Hey up, that's the right outfit. Up making some big decisions. Do we or don't we? Do we put some nitrogen on this, or do we just knock it up? And it's like I said to one of my previous videos, I listened to my neighbour's statement saying the first loss is the best loss. And I mean, yes, if it all been like that, I would leave it. But there's too much with next to nought in it. you know, and it's all over the field. It's just stripy where wheelings have stood a little bit more water and it's rotted off. The bottom of the field is even less. And I think it's, yeah, I think whether we're going to put it in with... In fact, you could nearly I tell you what, you could nearly run the moors over it today and direct drill it. But it wouldn't stand a lot of rain after if it wasn't going to get established fast. But yeah, not pretty at all. We've beat the weather. The wind is just getting strong enough now, but it's just gone into the last 20 hectares. And it's still dry, so that's a bonus, because it would pick up, and we have made a mess in places where it's been a bit of water stood and one thing and another, and we've patched a bit, and yeah, all in all we ain't got a bad luck on. But we've got 50 acre, which is, well, half of it's, a third of it's very poor, a third of it's poor, and a third of it's acceptable. So we've just decided to just do it, and he's gone a little bit faster where it's very poor, and hope for best for the rest of it. So, but and some of it we're going to knock up. There's 10 hectare what we're just going to knock up, and a couple of fields have surprised him. They seem to have tilled and greened up, and there was a lot more than we thought. But so yeah, it's just dried up today, it really has. And as I say, we finished our first application of nitrogen, which is, we've had a real good day. Dad's gone to Russ up buying cattle, and he's told Ollie to get another little yard ready, so he must have bought some. So Ollie's down there bedding a yard up and putting some hay in, because we're very, very short of silage. Oh no, I think we're going to, well, that's all we've got left. And the cows are going to be in at least another month. Well, as soon as I get opportunity, the buggers are foul like. But I think they'll be in another month. But the calves are growing like mad. The calves wouldn't fault now if it was dry underfoot and they went out now, to be fair. In fact, they'd be probably healthier. But anyway, so... But yeah, it's quite nice. It's quite a nice feeling to think you've done something, you know. Anyway, I'm about finished for the day. I've come in buggering about with these guards, which I've got one med. I've just got that to sort of go through, go around outsides, smooth all out and sort of tidy it up with flap disc. That's the one what goes round back. And I'm just on with this one, but there's a few bigger bends on this one, so I think I'm going to have to... come on, spit your words out, Richard. Put a bit of heat on corners, on bends, but we'll see how we go like. But yeah, it hasn't been easy because I've fallen out with my workshop. I really have fallen out with my workshop, and I really am going to bite the bullet and put another 3 bays on. So we've got 5 bays to bung up with crap really and make messy, because it's just a shithole, isn't it? It's just an organised chaos, and you get a machine like that and you're knackered. Well, if we had another 3 bays, you took it to the side, and you could still get other projects in. But it didn't help with this workshop when we put what we call our poor man's mezzanine floor, and we put our stores up there, and we put our tea hut up there. But some bollocks gets talked in there, I'll tell you. And I've got a little motorbike shed down there where, well, built myself a custom motorbike a few years ago and never finished it. I just need help with the wiring. My wiring skills is terrible. You know, I can do hydraulics, I can do... But anyway, I built this, I might as well show you. There might be someone out there what can help me. I need a man in a shed to come and rewire this back and help me finish my project. What it is, it's an XS650 twin engine, which is 1976. I built the frame, and we got a custom tank, custom seat. The wheels are original, but we got them powder coated, put some trendy tyres on. It's got fancy levers, original brakes, custom bloody clocks, and it does run. It does run, but it runs for about 30 seconds and then starts coughing and spluttering. Whether I've tried to set the carbs up, and I can't set the carbs up, and the electrics, whether it's electrics or whether it's petrol, I do not know, but I just need someone to take it away, put it in their shed, tinker it, and me pay them to get it going so it runs, and then I can go down the line of getting it DVLA passed and MOT'd and ready for the road. But yeah, bit different, isn't it, that? It's what you call an XS 650 hardtail bobber. Not a long distance tourer. You'd only want to go to your local town and go around town a couple of times and then come home. You know, she's a 10 mile, unless you'd end up with a very, very bad back. Because that's all suspension there is on your ass. So yeah, well, anyway, when we built this side, just stole all our space. Oh, joinery ain't my best talent neither, look. My brother-in-law's is like a very good joiner, and he wrote that, look, done joinery, bespoke, perfection. Sacky twat. Right, back to my garden. Better with metal.